Everybody, to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be doing another game this time. I'm going to be out of town for a bit, so I found this game on the iOS store, and I'm pretty excited because it's all about Greek mythology and stuff, and apparently it's a point-and-click adventure game from the 1994. I had never heard of it. It's called Wrath of the Gods, but I'm always down for a good 1990s point-and-click adventure game, so let's jump into it. We'll do the introduction, I guess. The ideal score in Wrath of the Gods is 500 points. This can only be achieved by never consulting the Oracle for hints. To avoid temptation, turn the Oracle off. For an even more challenging experience, don't consult the online map. Well, I'll leave it on.
Before the age of darkness, when the gods of Olympus held sway upon the earth and ruled the wine-dark sea, when the deities involved themselves in the affairs of humankind, and a mortal might aspire to be larger than life, a child was born to the princess of Mycenae.
And how is my grandson today? Growing stronger, I perceive. Surely the father is some great hero. Why won't you tell me his name, my daughter? Be that as it may, the time has come to consult the Oracle of Delphi. It's not every day that a child is born into the royal house.
Within your lifetime, O High King of Mycenae, this child shall rule in your place.
Rule in my place? Never!
Well, my boy, I've done all I can for you. I've raised you in the ways of beasts and men. Take this ring. It was in your blanket when I found you. And these gems might come in handy. Now it's time for you to make your way in the world. Venture forth. Find your true parents and prove yourself. This is the hero's path.
Oh, okay. So let's flip around. Ooh, this is the help screen. Oh. Okay, walk button, do button, talk button, look, inventory, setup, map info. The walk button allows you to control where your character goes in the scene. By clicking the cursor on a portion of the screen, you'll cause your character to go in that direction. Generally, where you can go is defined by an obvious path or road, but don't be afraid to experiment. The do or action button allows you to take action within a scene. For instance, if you want to pick something up, press the do button, then click the cursor on the item you want to pick up. Any action other than walking, talking, or looking generally calls for the do button. Okay. The talk button allows you to speak with people or animals you encounter. Select the talk button, then click the cursor on the character you wish to speak to, and if they have something to say, they'll say it. The look button allows you to look at various things within a scene to see what they are. Click the cursor on the screen, and a small text description will appear at the bottom left-hand corner. This is useful if you can't tell what something is. It'll also indicate the exits from the scene. The inventory button brings up another bar on the left side of the screen that contains icons representing the various inventory objects that you've collected. These can be used by selecting the object in the inventory window, then clicking the cursor where you want to use the item in the screen. You already know what the help button does. The setup button brings a setup screen that allows you to save the current game, restore a previously saved game, or quit. using standard dialog boxes. It also has a control for sound level. The map button brings up a map of the game. The map is divided into 4 quadrants and opens to the one you're in. The current scene is highlighted. A compass icon allows you to go between quadrants. Huh. The info button provides background on the myths. Arrows at the bottom take you to one screen forward or back. Blue keywords jump to more information on the highlighted word, and the circular arrow jumps you back. The Oracle is an online resource that provides ever more explicit hints on how to solve a particular puzzle. 5 points are deducted from your score each time you press the hint button on the bottom left. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. To experience more of the geography and plot, try wrong choices even when you know the right ones. If you save your game first, you can easily return to the decision point and make the right choice. If you quit the game without saving and later wish to pick up where you left off, choose Resume Game from the Start menu. The guidebook to Wrath of the Gods, available as a download at wrathofthegods.com/guidebook.pdf, provides hints as well as background on the myths and a detailed walkthrough of the game. If you don't have a coin for the slot machine, visit the Oracle. You may have to consult her twice. Okay. I don't want to see how the game is scored and all that stuff. To recover lost games or play them on a different device, please write down this personal code. Okay. More. It's a hassle, but this way you don't have to set up an account with an email address and password. Well, I appreciate that they explained that. Oh, exit setup, okay. Map. Wow. Hades. Hydra. Boulder. Alright, I don't actually want to see all this stuff. Info. Oh. Oh, I love this. I was going to say it seemed like he was Chiron. The Summit. The Centaur Chiron tutors the young hero Jason. Okay, well that's... maybe we'll keep it a mystery for now. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing I can do about the sound of the game being pretty loud. Oh, that's where we are here. Oracle, we don't want that. It said that there was sound options in the setup thing, but it doesn't seem to have sound options. Unless we saved the game. We can quit and then see if there's sound options in... Whoa. Oh, that actually quit the game. Nope, there's no sound options here either. It's not too late to change your mind about being hardcore if you want the Oracle. Okay, I'll leave it on. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the sound, sorry. We have 2 gems in a
Nope. Try something else. Try something else.
Looks like a Chiron the Centaur. Looks like Greece. Looks like a temple. Looks like the hero. That way goes west.
This is the hero's path.
Okay. I love the FMV. Looks like Greece. That was my experience in Greece as well. I consistently told myself, it looks like Greece. That way goes east. That way goes north. That way looks like Greece. Let's see, can I pick anything up? Oh, that looks like I could pick that up. Looks like a branch. Looks like a boulder. I appreciate that he doesn't make any snap decisions about what something is. He just says what it looks like it is. That way goes north. That looks like some sheep. Looks like a shepherd. Wow, nice animations.
Whoa! You're stronger than you look, but strength ain't everything.
Okay.
What are you supposed to be? One of them apprentice heroes? What are you supposed to be? One of them apprentice heroes?
That's what happens when you press the talk button with the sheep. So in my inventory... Oh. Ah!
That don't seem to be getting you nowhere.
Okay, guy, come on.
That? Try something else. Nope. Nope.
So it doesn't even let me attempt to use the items when... I guess when they're not usable in the scene or something? I wish I could figure out how to change the sound options, but there just doesn't seem to be any. Even though it said there would be in the help screen. The boulder. Theseus lifting the boulder while his mother Aethra looks on. Roman relief, 1st century AD, photo of Michael Holford. It was by lifting a boulder that Theseus, grandson of the king of Troezen, first proved himself a hero. Theseus was 16 at the time. He had been raised by his grandfather and his mother, Princess Aethra. One day the princess called Theseus to her side. It was time, she said, that he learned of his father, who was ruler of a mighty kingdom. This was news to Theseus, who had been under the impression that his father was one of the gods. Before I divulge his identity, said the princess, you must meet the challenge your father has set you. Years ago the king had hefted a mighty stone. Underneath he had placed something for his son to find, if he could lift the weight. Aethra guided Theseus to a forest clearing. In its midst was the boulder. Theseus proceeded to lift the stone easily, or so it is generally assumed. But like most myths, this one is vague about the details. According to one theory, Theseus would have had trouble with a task involving brute strength. Beneath the stone, Theseus found certain tokens left by his father. His name, Aethra now revealed, was King Aegeus of Athens. Aegeus. This theory was advanced by Mary Renault in her novel The King Must Die. It is based on the tradition that Theseus invented the scientific wrestling. This is the discipline by which even a lightweight can beat a stronger adversary by fancy footwork, trick holds, and using the opponent's momentum to advantage. Theseus would have had little cause to invent such tactics if he'd been capable of beating his adversaries by sheer physical strength. Therefore, one may deduce that Theseus was a lightweight. So when it came to lifting boulders, the hero was at a disadvantage. Resourcefulness, another heroic trait, must have come to his aid. Theseus would have looked for some mechanical means to multiply his physical strength. Yeah, Theseus I usually think of as kind of like the mirror version of Hercules, or Heracles, where he's kind of like not necessarily... He's more of like the brainy hero. Looks like a torchbearer. Uh-oh. No. Crap. So every time I press a button, it defaults back to the walking. Damn it. Looks like a gloomy landscape. That way goes north. That way's a gloomy landscape. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps defaulting back to the walking. That way goes east.
Dark is the wrath of the undying gods, plundering the mortals who would face their plagues. I'll guide you for a gem, but beware, the Hydra lurks ahead.
Wow, that guy's really going for it. Alright, let's, we'll hold off before we, spend our money. Looks like Greece. That way goes south. Looks like a peddler.
Greetings, noble wanderer. Could I interest you in a little magic elixir? Guaranteed to prolong your life in combat. Only 1 gem.
Nah. Well, maybe, but not yet. Looks like a plowed field. Acme Dragon's Teeth. Oh, wow. The Farmer's Friend. Wait, I gotta see that again. Plant and rows, water frequently. So this is kind of a comedy game then. And I suppose it is Jason then. You never know with 1990s FMV games, because every FMV game kind of seems like a comedy, just because they're inherently sort of funny, the way that the actors are. But this seems to actually be going for it with the Acme Dragon's Teeth.
Oh.
So I don't think we're in such a position that we should probably plant those dragon's teeth. Probably not a great idea at the moment. We don't have any weapons. For anyone who knows what the dragon's teeth lead to. That way goes east, that way goes north, that way goes west. That looks like Greece. Is there a way to circle back towards where we came from? Whoa! Looks like Greece. Goes east, looks like Greece. Looks like a castle. That way leads to a castle. Probably not equipped to go to a castle either, but we'll take a look. What does that say? Servant's entrance? It says service entrance. Looks like a castle. Looks like the castle door. Let's knock on it. Love it. Alright, let's give it a save here. I wonder how many saves we're allowed to have. If I know anything about 1990s video games, we should probably save a lot of different save files. Looks like a storage jar. Looks like the servant's entrance. This way leads away from here.
Come in!
Oh. Looks like an open door. Oh. That door leads out of here. Looks like some banners. Looks like some food. Looks like a chair. Looks like a queen. Looks like a king. Looks like a banquet hall.
Hail, hero! This banquet is in your honor. Please, take your seat.
Really?
What do you want?
Oh.
Hail, hero! This banquet is in your honor. Please, take your seat. Pray, dear, bid the hero welcome.
Death to the imposter.
Yes, perhaps we'd better establish your credentials. Here's a simple test. Which of these banners bears the royal insignia?
Uh-oh. This one?
To the hero.
No. Interesting. Looks like a varicose billiard ball. Looks like a beat-up globe. Looks like a rock in a hard place. Looks like a lumpy bowling ball. Looks like an ogre's eyeball. Looks like a shade. Oh, we're in Tartarus. Wow, okay. That way leads out of here. I'm glad to know it's so easy to get out. Tartarus is like the ancient Greek hell. To recover lost games. Okay. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, we just have 2 saves. Okay. Good stuff, ladies and gents. I'm excited to keep playing this one. I'll see if there's some way I can change the volume of the game, but I think it's pretty unlikely, so we'll just have to deal with it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.